Hello everyone. I am so glad you have joined me today. I love sharing my ideas with you, and I hope I inspire you with today's creation. And here it is, a simple, cute little note card. And we'll do the inside in the envelope also. Join me in the craft room, and I'll show you how. For my card today, I am using Butterfly Gala, and I'm using this butterfly, and I've got then the body, the wings. I don't know if I'm going to use the antenna, probably not, but I pulled them just in case. All right, I have a piece of Whisper White that is 3 3/4 by 5. I have a piece of Whisper White that is 4 by 5 1/4. I have a scrap paper of Whisper White to stamp on. I have my card base that is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. I have my envelope. I have Memento Tuxedo black ink for the body and antenna if I use them. I have my rich Razzleberry ink. I have my rich Razzleberry pen or marker. I don't know, a brain cramp right there. I have my rich Razzleberry ribbon. I have my butterfly Duet punch. I have some water and an aqua painter. And I'm gonna need, no, never mind. I was thinking I needed a punch for the sentiment, but I don't. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to take my butterfly and I'm going to ink it up, and I'm going to stamp it onto my scrap paper. Oh, I missed that corner. Let's see if I can get it lined up. There we go. Not bad, not bad. All right. Oh, and then I need one other little tiny one. So I'm going to take and ink up. I'm just going to throw this under here so I can stamp it, and I didn't want that on my mat. All right, I'm going to close this up temporarily, and now I'm going to do some painting very slightly to kind of smear the ink. I just want some color. I don't want to add a lot of ink because then you lose all the detail. So if you're going to do this, Whisper White is fine to do it on, but again, you're using just a little bit of water, you're not soaking it, so it works. And then this way I get some other color in there without having to stamp and off stamp. And you can kind of see where you've done this and where you still need to do it, just by the way the color goes. But then you still get all the detail, because these are some gorgeous butterflies in this stamp set, and you don't want to lose all the detail. You'll see it more on the bigger one. And you're just going to color them all in. I like it too because this one is darker than that one, so you get some variation, and then this one, the big one, is coming out light. So a lot of it depends on how much ink is put down. The little ones, there's a lot of detail, but they're close together. With this one, it's spread out some. So you have a, chances are it's going to be lighter in color. And you just color the whole thing in like so. And advantage to this too is it doesn't take very long to dry because you're using just a little bit of ink. But if you decide you can't wait, you can always hit it with the heat tool. Okay, so let me see, I missed this side over here. Get that. All right, let me clean off my brush a little and just set it aside. All right, now this has to dry. Well, it doesn't have to, but I'm going to let it dry before I punch it. As you can see, it's still pretty wet. So I think I'm going to use the heat tool and dry it. Okay, my butterflies are dry and it's time to punch. So I'm going to punch these two first, and then I'll punch the little one. Okay, so you just line it up. Then I'm going to punch this little one. Now, I always add my antenna and my body after, because I have a better, I can line it up better. I don't know why if I do it after than I do before I punch. I think it's because the head of the area that's in there, it's easier to line it up and to see it. I'm trying to do this without putting my head down, so hopefully, oh, that one's off a little, but that's okay. And like I said, I may add the antenna after I get it on my card. I don't know. Okay. There. That one's not too bad. I do better when I can go straight down, which I can't do, and I just hit this. Oh no, sorry. I do better when I can go straight on top of it, but with the camera, I can't do that. All right, time to put these together. And I'm going to use some dimensionals, so I'm going to put a dimensional on the back of this. And I need one on the back of here, and one on the back of this one. All right. This one is going to go here, and then I'm going to put one of the little ones up here, and I'm going to put the other little one down here. And my sentiment is going here, and I wanted my sentiment in two pieces. So what I'm going to take and do is I'm going to use a marker. Now usually markers on a brand new photopolymer does not work real well. But if you've used your stamp a lot, it'll take the ink. All right, and I've got that. And now let me come up to the top and stamp it. And then I'm going to clean this. And I'm going to dry my stamp, because if not, when you go to stamp the note underneath, if this is wet, it's going to stamp over there, and I don't want it stamped over there. All right, and I'm up on my tiptoes on the top. Now, see, I got it a little bit, but that's okay. It's all right. There. Now, to do your antenna, what I take and do is I take the antenna and I come right down on top of the, let me see, I kind of mushed down, for lack of a better word, the top here like so that I'm actually stamping on that also. You might be able to see it better on this. There you go. See how you can see it there? But that's how I do it. And then you still have the antenna on there. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But I lucked out. All right, time to I'm going to fold my card, but I almost forgot my ribbon. My ribbon is next. Okay. I'm going to put my ribbon across here. Oh, I got to get my scissors. I forgot my ribbon scissors. You want to cut your ribbon with scissors that you only cut ribbon with, because if not, it dulls them and then you can't cut anything with it. All right, and I'm going to pull in some tear and tape for on the bottom. All right. Now we're going to put this across. This is going to be a sweet little note card. Okay. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to put this on my card base. And then I'm going to add a knot to the front. The velvet ribbon doesn't tear real well. So all right, so let me add my knot. My corner's sticking up. I need to get a little glue under there before it dries. So there we go. Just hold it a few minutes to get it to grab. And then this goes under here. And which side do I think I want my ribbon on this side because of the big butterfly over there. And I'm going to do some creative flipping. See, when you pull it through, this side is wrong. If you take that piece and you turn it over when it gets close to the knot, you can force it to be both sides with the velvet showing. So there it is. And I did the inside in the envelope. If you like my project, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel using the button below. Don't forget to leave me a comment. It helps me out when you do. I also have a Facebook group where I do Facebook Live on Thursday evenings. Head over to Facebook and search Creations in Paper and join the group. I'd love to have you visit me. I think I'm going to be doing a fancy fold this week. If you do not have a demonstrator, I'd love to be your online person. Send me a message and we'll see what I can do for you. Have a great day.